What's up guys, welcome to my vlog. So for today, we will have a group discussion about our last requirement in our audit class. My group mate is JC Fabrique and Jamer Fagliore. But for the meantime, I will go to JC and we will pick up Jamer so we can go somewhere to eat and discuss about the project. So let's go. Yo bro, why didn't you just pick me up?
Bro, it's traffic in that area. Just get in. Let's pick up Jamer.
Hi, Tom.
Bro, have you read about our final requirement in our audit class?
Yes, the company that we will discuss is about the Waste Management Incorporation. Actually, I made some research about the company. So, Waste Management Incorporation is an American waste management,
comprehensive waste and environmental services company in North America, a trash collection company founded by Harm Huizenga, which is a Dutch immigrant who began holding a garbage for $1.25 with a horse and a wagon in Chicago. In 1968, Wayne Huizenga, the grandson of Harm Huizenga, Dean Buntrock and Larry Beck founded Waste Management Incorporated and went on a buying spree, taking up smaller garbage collecting firms left and right, consolidating his profitable empire. In 1971, Waste Management Incorporated went public, and by 1972, the company had made 133 acquisitions and $82 million in annual revenue. It has 60,000 commercial and industrial accounts and 600,000 residential customers in 19 states and the provinces of Ontario and Quebec. In 1990s, stock price is growing and the company was expanding by acquiring local profitable trash collection companies.
In addition, the company network includes 346 transfer stations, 293 active landfill disposal sites, 146 recycling plants, 111 beneficial use landfill gas projects, and 6 independent power production plants.
In their corporate structure, Dean Buntrock is the founder and the CEO, Philip Rooney, the former president, Thomas Howe, the CAO, James Koenig, the CFO, Herbert Getz, the general counsel, and Bruce Tobekson, the vice president of finance.
Oh, the North America's leading provider of integrated environmental solutions.
Yep.
Waste Management Incorporated is a holding company and all operations are conducted by its subsidiaries. Subsidiaries provide collection, transfer, recycling, and disposal services. Also, a leading developer, operator, and owner of waste-to-energy and landfill gas-to-energy facilities in the United States. They said that, quote, "We partner with our customers and communities to manage and reduce waste from collection to disposal while recovering valuable resources and creating clean, renewable energy." End quote. Their goal or mission is to maximize resource value while minimizing environmental impact so that both our economy and our environment can thrive. Serving over 20 million residential, industrial, municipal, and commercial customers, Waste Management posted $12.52 billion of revenues in 2010.
Yep.
You've come prepared, huh?
Of course, I am the leader for a reason.
And I'm the driver. Let's
Alright.
pick up Jamer.
Alright. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
I want to drink some.
So, where are we going?
I want to drink some coffee.
Same.
So, should we go to Starbucks?
I mean, I don't want to spend all of my allowance in just a coffee.
So, I guess we're going to McDo.
Nice.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Jamer, earlier JC and I were talking about the waste management company because it is the company assigned to our group for our last project.
Oh, the company that experienced a lot of fraudulent crimes between the years 1992 and 1997.
Uh-huh.
Waste Management Inc. experienced many fraudulent crimes within its company between the years of 1992 and 1997. The senior officers at Waste Management Inc., which included Dean Bontrack, founder and CEO, Philip Rooney, former president, Thomas Howe, CAO, James Koenig, CFO, Herbert Getz, General Counsel, and Bruce Tobekson, Vice President of Finance, became greedy, wanted to line their pockets with extra cash from bonuses and stock compensations. They resorted to a few accounting techniques to increase profits, which was avoiding depreciation expenses by assigning and inflating salvage values and extending the useful lives of the garbage trucks that the company owned. The company was required to recognize the cost of trucks on a straight line basis over a certain period of time, and by increasing that period of time and implying a higher residual value for the trucks, the periodic expense recognized will be less. Secondly, the company reduced the cost it recognized on the depletion of its landfills by refusing to take write-downs of their remaining useful life. Other accounting issues failed to write off impaired assets, improperly capitalized interest, and understated income tax. In total, the company misrepresented their expenses in $1.7 billion.
So we're here, we're gonna grab some coffee. So let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Did you know that the company and the auditor was charged by the SEC because of their illegal actions and the fraud they committed?
Really?
Yes.
The Securities and Exchange Commission took the charge of the investigation in the alleged scam. The Securities and Exchange Commission filed a suit against the 6 top officials of the company for their involvement and active contribution to the financial manipulations amounting to fraud in their company, Waste Management. The complaint was filed against Dean L. Bontrack, the founder, Philip P. Rooney, the president, James E. Coing, executive vice president, Thomas C. Howe, vice president, Herbert Jest, senior vice president, and Bruce D. Tobekson, vice president of finance. The complaint was filed in the District Court of Chicago for the involvement of the said persons in the fraud by falsifying and misrepresenting the financial statements of Waste Management for a period of 5 years from 1992 to 1997. A civil case was made out against them in the year 2005. While they were fined with $31 million, they were additionally barred from serving any public company as an officer or director. Also, the company was made liable to pay $457 million. The auditing firm, Arthur Anderson, was also fined to the tune of $7 million for their collusion or grave negligence. Even though the firm paid the fine, they never accepted the charges and made against them. It neither contested them.
So since we have a chance to be an auditor in the future, what recommendations we can give to prevent such from happening?
If I was the auditor in charge of this case, the first thing I would recommend would have been to hire a new chief executive officer
because the current CEO was committing fraud in the company. He was committing fraud by letting greed get in his way by tying his compensation and the company's earnings together. As the CEO of the waste management, he has the ultimate authority on management there. If he was managing the company in this way, with the financial statement being misstated, a new CEO would have been greatly benefited waste management. This new CEO would not allow the company's earnings to be intertwined with officers' compensation.
Another thing that we could recommend as an auditor in charge is to hire another independent private auditor so that there will be no conflict of interest between the company being audited and its auditor. Another auditor would have told Waste Management Inc. what adjustments need to be made to the financial statement, and Waste Management Inc. would have to follow them without bribing the auditor in any way. So a computer software that traced that adjustment would have been beneficial. Constant audit checks of the financial statements would have aided in avoiding the fraud that occurred as well. Other internal controls should have been instituted. Another auditor would have seen several red flags within their audit of Waste Management's financial statements. So, another auditor would have seen that the earnings were consistently meeting predetermined earnings target. They would have seen that millions in expenses were written off.
If I was hired in the place of Arthur Anderson as an auditor of the Waste Management Incorporation, I would not let the management to bribe me, and I will make necessary adjustment to make the financial report to be presented faithfully, and I will make sure that those recommended adjustments to be implemented.
How can operational auditing help companies to fight fraud and regulate the companies and its leaders? Operation auditors are catalysts for changes. They perform audit procedures which consist of different phases like planning, fieldwork, reporting, and follow-up. Each phases have different approaches dependent to situation. Risk assessment, 7Es, frameworks, 5C model are some of the possible metrics in performing the audit procedure. Audit procedures have different approaches, but they have the same end goal. It is to be able to make recommendations after performing the audit process. Such recommendations are designed to improve internal controls to detect and mitigate risk and developing pragmatic recommendations for corrective actions. The phases will allow the auditor to detect fraud and how to prevent it from happening again. Through reporting, auditors can inform the management of the current situation, and the former will make suggestions to improve the regulations within the company, especially for its leaders.